Hi guys, in this video we're going to take a look at the installation guide for your Whitestone Dome glass on the iPhone 13 or the 13 Pro. So this phone I'm holding right here is the iPhone 13 Pro, and the tempered glass that I have is for iPhone 12 Pro. Now because this year I haven't got the iPhone 13 Pro tempered glass, so I'm going to use the one from last year, and because the iPhone 12 Pro and the iPhone 13 Pro is exactly of the same size, there are no difference. This both of the device of the same size, so that means I can actually reuse the tempered glass. The only difference is you can see here on this one here, I've got a tempered glass, is the notch a little bit wider on the iPhone 12 Pro, and on the iPhone 13 Pro the notch is smaller, but it doesn't really matter because the installation, the guide will be the same. It will be the same technique on how you apply the Whitestone Dome glass onto your device. So this is the 12 Pro glass. I will try to attempt to put it on the 13 Pro. And it's good because if you go in the market and you try to look for a tempered glass, and if you can't find any iPhone 13 Pro tempered glass, you can temporarily use the iPhone 12 Pro version until you can actually get the one, the right one for your phone. So let's take a look at inside this box here. Now there will be one problem with using the previous year model, is this installation tray. So if I open up, I will show you what the problem is going to be. I'm just going to take it out. So in this tray there are like tools, absorber pads. This tray, this pin here, this helps you hold up the phone. I will show you how to use it later on. And then there is the adhesive liquid gel. This gel will bind the tempered glass to your display. You only need one of them, and the other one is a spare, so we'll go through them later on. And there is one tempered glass inside this box, and this is the tempered glass right here. So you can see the notch up here is quite big, but it will fit onto the iPhone 13 Pro. It will fit perfectly fine, as you can see. So there is a bigger gap right here, and that would be fine, I guess. Okay, so I'm just gonna place it back in, and I want to address this issue first, and that is the installation tray. So we'll just take out this liquid adhesive gel. I'll put it to the side for now. You can see here at the back of this tray is the camera slot. Now this is for the iPhone 12. So if I put the iPhone 12 Pro in, it will fit perfectly inside the tray. It sits down nice and flat, no issues at all. And because the iPhone 13 has a larger camera, so if you look at this, there is a larger camera compartment. The lens is a lot bigger, and that means it will not fit into the tray. So I'll just put this one back into the case. And if I put the phone in, you can see it kind of like bulk up and will not fit in. And because the cutout is quite small for the iPhone 13 Pro, so what we need to do is improvise. We need to cut out some parts here so that the iPhone 13 Pro will fit in this tray. Okay, now I'm just going to mark on the area that I need to cut out. I've got this permanent marker right here. It's running out of ink. Right now it's running out of ink. I'll probably get another one. Okay, so I'm going to mark out. This one is just as bad. Okay, doesn't matter, should be good enough. So I'm just going to mark out the parts where I need to cut out. And probably just down here as well. And then I'm going to need to find some tools to cut this part out. Okay, so this is the part where I need to cut out, the one that is marked in black, and I don't know what tools I can use to actually cut this one out. Maybe a hacksaw blade or maybe a drill, just drill around. So let's test it out, see what we can use to cut out this part. Okay, maybe I try to cut it with this, maybe a hacksaw blade. I don't know if this is going to work or not. We're just going to have to give it a try to somehow cut out this part. So I'm just going to put it here and try it out. It's cutting out a little bit, so maybe just keep going. Okay, I find it is more effective to use this drill piece, to make the cutout larger. It's quicker and more smoother. And now the phone fit in the tray. Perfectly fine now. Okay, the next step is make sure that the surface that you're working on is nice and flat. If it is not nice and flat, then when you put the adhesive on the glass, it may glide to one side. So make sure you're working on a flat level surface. Now to begin, make sure all the parts are laid out on the table. Now turn off the phone and we can begin with the installation. Use the masking tape provided to cover up all the buttons and microphone and lightning connectors, as well as the volume buttons on the side of the phone. This will prevent the adhesive liquid from spilling into the holes. Use the alcohol wipe and microfiber cloth to clean the screen. Now place the phone into the installation tray and make sure the front camera are placed near the word speaker located at the top corner of the tray. Next, we need to place a masking tape over the ear speaker at the top right next to the camera. This is very important. If you do not place the sticker at the top, then the excess liquid adhesive can and may spread and spill into the ear speaker hole, causing the damage right there. So it's very important that you cover them up. And then next, we're going to place the top tray over your phone. Now use the dust absorber and remove any dust that's still lingering around the phone screen. So use the sticker and stick out any dust that's still hanging around. Next, we will place the observer pad, one on each side. This will help to observe any excessive liquid adhesive spilling to the side. Now we will place the pin into the slot at the top. Of the phone, and we will insert the bridge into the gap right there. At this point, you can remove any dust. If there are any dust coming back, just make sure you remove them before we continue. Okay, next we're going to remove the color cap on the adhesive bottle. After that, you can place the adhesive bottle into the bridge. Don't worry about spilling, it won't spill until you remove the black cap at the top. So screw it into the bridge. Now we will remove the black cap at the top to release the adhesive gel onto the display. Just wait for around 10 to 20 seconds and all the adhesive to release from the bottle. Once all the gel has come out, we can now remove the bottle and the bridge. Next, we will take off the tempered glass screen protector, and then we will place the tempered glass into the tray on one end, and the other end will be resting on the pin. So you can see the other end should be resting on the pin. And then we're going to need to push at the bottom of the tray so that the adhesive gel will roll down to the center of the display. Once it goes down to the center, you immediately pull the pin so that the tempered glass will collapse onto the screen, pushing the gel outwards. You might have to wait for a minute or two before all the gel will slowly spread out to the edge of the screen. Okay, now we're going to place the UV light at the bottom of the phone for around 15 seconds. Then move it to the top for another 15 seconds. Okay, after that, remove your phone from the installation tray, and we will now remove the masking tapes. So remove the masking tape for the ear speaker, the side buttons, the lightning connector, and the volume buttons. Once you have removed the masking tape, you can use the alcohol wipe to clean up any excess adhesive gel that has spilled to the side. Okay, finally, place your phone under the UV light again for 60 seconds at the bottom, 60 seconds in the middle, and another 60 seconds at the top of the phone. And that's it, you are finally done. You have now successfully installed the Whitestone Dome glass on your iPhone 13 or the iPhone 13 Pro. Now go ahead and enjoy your brand new phone and brand new screen protector.